Welcome in, everybody. We are live here from Hooks, Texas for a big matchup between the Hooks Ladies Hornets and the Atlanta Lady Rabbits. Big-time district game. Both of these girls coming in looking for big district wins and take a secure lead of the district. We have the Atlanta girls coming in at 17-7 overall, 5-1, and their district 3-2 away record, whereas the Hooks girls have a 22-4 overall record with a 6-0 district record and an 8-0 record at home. We will take a break real quick for the national anthem. All right, we got the conclusion of the national anthem. We want to, again, thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I am Zach Doty, and I'm joined with tonight by Mr. Buddy Shelton. Buddy Shelton, tell us how you're feeling tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here at Hornet Gym. We are expecting a big game from our Lady Hornets. I don't think the Atlanta Rabbits are going to make it very easy for them, but hey, Coach Bowles has got this team fired up, and, man, they're hitting on all cylinders right now, so I'm looking for a big Hornet win.
Yeah, I think it'll be a really good game. I mean, like I said in the beginning, it'll be a tough district matchup, looking to secure the lead of district. Atlanta coming in with a 5-1 district record. Hooks coming in with a 6-0 district record. Of course, though, if Atlanta beats Hooks tonight, they will take sole possession of first place with a victory over the Hornets. We are having the rosters announced right now. We'll go ahead and do that as well. For the Atlanta girls, we'll have Carlasia Adger, Zariah Johnson, J.D. Larry, number 5, Shantoya Hurd, number 10, Asia Hurd, not related, number 12, Jalea Brown, number 13, Michaelin King, number 14, Trinity Jimenez, number 15, Eliana Edwards, number 21, Kim Shepard, number 22, Alex Larry, and number 24, Briley Fiskus. A lot of juniors and seniors on that Atlanta team, and so they should have plenty of experience coming into tonight and going to give the Hornets plenty of trouble. For the Hooks roster now being announced, we have starter number 2, Annabeth Black, number 3, Addie O'Neill, number 4, Maddie Campbell, number 5, Diana Hernandez, number 11, Kinsley Birdwell, number 14, Raya Ganaway, number 21, Katie Arnold, number 44, Cece Johnson, and number 55, Dee Dee Johnson. The Hornets coached by head coach Jack Bowles. The Atlanta girls coached by, in his first year, Mr. Shannon Jones. Done a great job with the Lady Rabbits so far, and looked to be a spectacular game to start with.
Yeah, and I know everybody just heard that crowd in the background, you know, when they were announcing the Hooks girls. You know, I think it got a little bit louder when they announced Annabeth. You know, Annabeth had just won that. First off, she just went over 1,000 points for her career.
Career total, yeah.
Yeah, she's only a junior, accomplished that as a junior, which is awesome. Mm-hmm. And then she just also won that Texas
Forward Player of the Month.
Texas Forward Player of the Month.
And all of 3A.
Right.
A very, very prestigious award. We had another local girl, Mally Lumpkin from Texas High, win it during volleyball season. But, of course, Annabeth Black winning it here in Hooks, Texas at the 3A level. I was able to sit down and do that interview with her, and very, very appreciative, very shocked by it, but nonetheless appreciative. And Coach Bowles was very happy for his player.
So Atlanta got the tip off here. J.D. Larry had went up. Got her. Well, let's see here. What we got?
It's no good, but we'll have a travel. Atlanta won the tip, but it will now go to Hook's ball. We're having Kinsley Birdwell. Kinsley didn't play last game that we were able to stream. She was out, but back here tonight.
Yeah, she. I seen her earlier getting her ankle taped up. She had a little rough time with one of her wheels, but it looks like she's got it back going, taped up, and she's driving down the court right now.
Good defense already by the Lady Rabbits. Steps out of bounds, and it'll go back Hooks' way. Maddie Campbell with the inbound. Going to get it to Miss Annabeth Black. Annabeth driving up the court. Finds Kinsley in the corner for three. And it's good. Kinsley Birdwell.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something about Kinsley. Do not let her get hot on them threes. Hey, that is one thing about her this season. If you stand back and let her shoot, she will start sinking them on you.
I think that's a huge thing about this Lady Hornets team is they're so diverse in everything that they play. They have three very good perimeter shooters, but also Raya and either one of the Johnsons that can play down low and be very crucial for their team. They're going to have an out-of-bounds call, and it'll go Hooks' way. Great defense there by Kinsley Birdwell.
Yeah, I think Jack Bowles has really got these girls believing in his system that he's teaching, and all the Rabbits got a big takeaway right there.
Big takeaway, but it will go out of bounds and go Hooks' way.
Yeah, Coach Bowles, he's got them really believing, and these girls they're playing lights out right now.
But again, Atlanta defense is playing pretty tough to start off with. They're playing kind of a half-court press and playing very good defense so far and making it tough for the Lady Hornets to start off with.
Yeah, they're not making it easy for them at all.
And, I mean, that's kind of the way that you have to play. We've talked about, a good steal there by the Lady Rabbits, another good defensive play, and it is up and good. Number 22, Alex Larry.
Oh, Atlanta with a big steal right there.
Good defense from both sides. Kinsley Birdwell. Dee Johnson going to get called with the foul. Good tough play inside, switching over and trying to make a play on the ball, but gets called for the foul. It'll be Michaela King stepping to the line.
I'm going to go ahead and say it, Dodie. All these girls right here, they're playing to win right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, like we said, big district implications on the line as the first free throw is made by King.
That's going to tie the ball game up.
Yep, three apiece to start off with. Second one goes as well.
And them right there will be crucial in the third and fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Free throws are going to be huge in this game, but also fouls and how many fouls you get. And you can kind of tell early that they might not even want to call a whole lot of fouls. It's been pretty aggressive so far and not a whole lot of calls, just that one call that we saw down low that took the trip to the line.
Right. They're letting them play. Hooks is going to have to stretch it out just right here. Make like just
Maddie Campbell for three. She also gets it. Another one of those big-time three-point shooters for the Hooks Lady Hornets.
That's exactly right.
Big shot inside. J.D. Larry gets the bucket.
I know basketball's not an easy sport, but J.D. just made that look easy.
Absolutely, and Michaela King comes down and plays great defense at the half-court press again. It makes it really tough on Ripken trying to get in. Or I'm talking about Ripken. Kinsley trying to get in. Just saw Ripken walk right in front of me. Just talking to him. Lady Hornets drive it down. Dee underneath. Gets it. Oh, no good. Goes back Atlanta's way. And we're going to have a travel call in Atlanta. It'll be Hooks basketball again after the travel.
Like I said, guys, you can see this at home. They're letting them play. They're letting them play pretty rough.
Kinsley underneath found Annabeth Black from three. She gets it to go as well. 3 shots made from that corner three-point spot for these Hooks Lady Hornets.
Atlanta might need to just post a player up over in that corner. Oh, there we go.
We're going to get a block call on Annabeth Black, trying to play strong defense. I apologize to everybody watching at home. I am struggling with this clock so far. Trying to do a little bit of both, and I'm struggling with it. I understand How I made everybody in football field doing it. Ooh.
Oh,
We're gonna have I think Atlanta didn't get it in on time, and so they're going to give it.
Yep, that's going to be the call.
Yep, we're going to have hooks wave. They find Kinsley in the corner. Too long. Annabeth gets the rebound, though. Finds O'Neal. Finds Kinsley for three. And it's good. 4 3-pointers so far for the Hornets, and that's all they need so far.
Oh, and there was a foul, too. Sure enough. I didn't actually see it, but
I think it's going to go against the Hornets. Oh, it is going to go against the Hornets. It looked like it was called on Annabeth. Or maybe it was after the play because they are keeping the points on the board. A lot of loose ball there. Going to get called a foul on Hooks. Looks like again on Annabeth.
And Ganaway was playing some strong defense right there.
Annabeth not happy about the call, but nonetheless it'll stay Atlanta ball.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, the Hornets right there, they're going to have to, that was just a breakaway play right there.
12-8 ball game now for the Hornets.
Jim Shepard was wide open. Who we got here now?
Number 5, Shantoya Hurd.
Yeah, she's just standing
gets
right
another
over the
bucket.
goal.
12-10 now for the Hornets. I'm going to give up on keeping score. Annabeth Black, no good. Underneath, no foul call. Down the lane to the Rabbits. Going to get a foul call. And she will take a trip to the line. J.D. Larry. Atlanta is playing very aggressive and very fast-paced right now. It's kind of throwing Hooks off a little bit and making sure that they are a little bit rattled. Coach Bowles not very happy and kind of waiting for some more calls here. But they're going to call a timeout, take a little bit of a break. We're going to take a break with them. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Commercial services, electrical panel installation, circuit breaker installation, led by Master Technician Jay Strickland, and multiple specialty services.
All right, we're back here live in Hooks. 4:40 left on the clock.
Yeah, Coach Bowles had a little talk with one of the officials during the halftime, had a little quick talk with his girls. Let's see if he can get them settled down and back in line.
J.D. Larry's first free throw not able to go. Gets another trip to the line after the block call on Kinsley Birdwell. J.D. Larry's second shot, no good as well. We're going to have a foul call on, can't see who that is.
Number 21.
I believe it was Shepard.
21 Shepard.
Foul call on Shepard. It'll go Hooks' way. Another great defensive play by Atlanta. They drive down the court. Kinsley Birdwell with the steal, going to go out on Hooks. Stay Atlanta ball.
Hooks is going to bring in some subs. They're going to bring in Katie Arnold, and who was the other one that came in?
It was Addie O'Neal that came back in.
Okay.
We also had Cece check in.
Oh.
Annabeth Black with the steal, driving down the court. Oh, stolen back by King. Driving back down to Atlanta, full court pass. Inside, finding an open girl, and it's good. Number 1, Carlasia Adger. We have a tied ball game. Again, trying to get the ball up court has been the problem so far for the Lady Hornets. Finds Kinsley, she's able to drive it. Finds Katie, back to Kinsley.
Bad pass to Annabeth.
King intercepted it is what it was.
Did she?
Yeah, King was able to intercept the pass between Birdwell and Annabeth, and that's what knocks it out of bounds, and we'll have O'Neal with the inbound. Annabeth starts from the top of the key, finds Katie Arnold. Out to O'Neal
There
for
she
three.
goes.
And it's
Ooh.
no good, too long. Rebounded by Hooks. Annabeth from three, also no good. And it'll be Atlanta's ball. Driving back down the court, J.D. Larry all alone. Annabeth tries to get the charge, but not able to get the call. No good nonetheless, and Hooks drives back down the court, finds O'Neal wide open. Loose ball, but got to go out of bounds on Atlanta. It'll be Hooks' inbound from the baseline.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, Annabeth played that good. If they need an actor in a movie to take a charge, hey, she took that. That was great.
We have Diana Hernandez and Maddie Campbell check back in for the Hornets. Again, Coach Bowles not very happy with non-calls so far. Finds Diana in the corner.
Too
long.
Put it back up. Oh.
Cece Johnson tried to put it back up after getting the rebound, but is fouled on her way, so she will take a trip to the line. Foul on number 2, Zaria Johnson. Again, I apologize for my clockwork. This has been bad so far. I get so distracted.
Hey, this game is just moving so fast.
Oh, yeah. 3:11 left in the first quarter. Cece not able to get the first free throw to go.
Those will matter later in the game.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you talked about it in the first free throws for Atlanta. Free throws are always big, comes down, and that one's short off the front of the rim. Michaela King back down.
Oh.
Bad pass, just thought her girl was in the wrong spot. Turnover, and it'll go back Hooks' way. Diana Hernandez to Kinley Birdwell all up the court.
What we got?
We're going to have a backcourt. No. I don't know what happened on there, honestly. Anyway, it's Hooks ball. Diana Hernandez driving it up the court. Finds Kinsley Birdwell open. Diana Hernandez, or no, that's not Diana, that's Katie Arnold.
Yeah, I got him confused last game too.
Out of bounds on Diana Hernandez after she couldn't corral the pass from Katie Arnold.
She definitely tried to save it.
That'll be Lady Rabbit ball. Adger. Ooh, King not able to get the pass, but she's able to recover it. Elion Edwards with the shot.
Ooh.
Thought she was fouled on the play. She's able to get the steal. Tries to find Carlasia Adger. Not good. It will go out of bounds. And it'll be Hornet ball again.
So Maddie Campbell's going to sub out. Annabeth's going to come back in.
I think Coach Bowles want to kind of give Annabeth a little bit of a break there. She seemed
Right.
a little rattled there in that first little time that she was in. But she looks a lot more composed now, coming back in for her second time.
You know, either side's not giving either side a break. I mean, they're pressing, making them make turnovers with the passes.
Elion Edwards tried to get the steal there. No good, but stay Hooks ball. Finds Kinsley Birdwell in the corner.
She's up again.
No good, but we're going to have a foul call. So she will take 3 shots at the line.
While Kinley Birdwell's getting ready to take her shots, I'd like to mention some of our sponsors.
Absolutely.
And this, all thanks goes out to these guys. National Electric, Text Line Card House, Downtowner Restaurant, Kendra Elite Academy, Black Financial, and Wisenhunt City Pharmacy. And just a little fun fact about Mr. Jim down at the Wisenhunt's Pharmacy. I was talking to his daughter, and I just asked her the other day, I said, how long has Mr. Jim been in business? Since 1965.
Wow. That's incredible.
I mean, I knew he was always the pharmacist since I was a little kid, but I wasn't sure how long.
Kinsley Birdwell 0 for 3 from the free throw line after her 3 shots. Shot put up by Atlanta, in and out. Rebounded by Johnson. Annabeth Black takes control. Out to Kinsley. Back to Annabeth. Finds Katie Arnold at the top of the key.
I thought Katie was going to take that shot.
Annabeth for 3. It is good. 3-pointer made by Annabeth Black. All 5 shots made from the three-point line. All points coming from three for Hooks so far. 15-12 game.
Ooh, they are making this hard, getting this ball down here.
Ooh, and almost a tip pass almost goes in. We're going to have a travel call on Hooks, and it will head back the other way. That would have been something, buddy, if that ball went in off of a tip pass.
That was crazy. I will have to say, though, this is the most aggressive girls game I've seen all year.
I completely agree. I mean, these girls have been putting their all into it.
Right.
Good block by Johnson. Finds Diana down to Annabeth Black on a breakaway. Good stop and go. She puts it up for two.
She put the brakes on and let them go by.
Yeah. And that was another one of those where Atlanta's now arguing that they think that Annabeth should have got the travel call there after that stop and go. But, I mean, at the same time, I saw plenty of pushing from Atlanta in the breakaway. I mean, it can go either way. They're really letting them play.
Right, they sure are.
And we had a foul on the other side of the court, and we're going to get free throws now. I mean, we're already that far in. These girls are playing so aggressive, we're in the bonus.
Yep, they've already hit 5. And Atlanta's one more away.
Free throw short by Edwards.
I really like that rule change. I wasn't too sure about it when it first came out. But, just dealing with our youth basketball mirrored, the same rules. So that they get that 5th team foul per quarter, you automatically go to the line.
Edwards gets the second free throw, 17-13 ball game now. Just over a minute left in the first quarter. Diana Hernandez kind of fumbles. Pass stolen to Katie Arnold.
Oh,
It's coming up.
I for sure thought they was going to call a travel, but they didn't.
Adger gets the bucket, 17-15 now, excuse me. 2-point ball game, less than a minute left. Hooks trying to drive it up the court. Diana Hernandez with the ball, driving it inside. Back to Johnson. Johnson puts it up and good. CeCe Johnson. 19-15 ball game. 42 seconds to go. Edwards drives it up, finds Adger.
She's going to pull back.
Adger for three.
Ooh.
No good off the rim. Johnson. We're going to have a foul called.
She sure is. And she's going to be going for the line, too.
Yeah, Shantoya Hurd gets the foul call as Johnson tries to bring it back down. And here it is. We're going to have a trip to the line now in the first quarter from Hooks. Just kind of insane. So aggressive so far from both of these teams. You can tell how much this game means to them and kind of what they're playing for just in this first quarter. A 19-15 ball game, 29 seconds left. I mean, it's been a great game so far.
Yeah, man, I was sitting here looking at the benches over there when they're doing their subs. Hey, these girls are tired. They're hitting that water bottle. They're running.
Yeah, Shantoya. CeCe Johnson misses her first free throw, still a 19-15 ball game. Going to attempt her second now as we see the starters come back in for the Hornets.
She puts it down.
Second free throw made, 20-15.
29 seconds left. Oh, with a steal. That's
Stolen
Ganaway
by
with
Raya,
the steal.
yeah.
It's hard to see that corner from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, they're back in.
Oh.
Hooks down the court, up and in. No good. Call on Adger.
So we got another one going to the line.
Yeah, Raya was trying to come down with that rebound, and Adger was just kind of in her way and wasn't allowing her to come down clearly. And that'll lead some free throws.
I noticed Coach Bowles, he doesn't have to unbutton that jacket over there.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to come off here soon. Raya misses her first free throw. Raya Ganaway, a freshman, done a great job so far here for the Hooks Lady Hornets. I mean, 3 freshmen on this team have stepped into big-time roles for them and played big minutes. Lady Hornets get their own rebound after the second missed free throw. CeCe, misses.
Jump ball. Call the jump ball. Going back Hooks' way.
into Birdwell, out to O'Neal.
What's the
What are we going to? Not quite sure what happened there. I mean, Hornets had a great play designed up to where Annabeth was going to shoot from 3. Referee over here, I guess, wasn't ready for it or something. Back to Birdswell in the corner. No good. Just off the back iron. Annabeth Black won, and we're going to have an end of the.
Boy, Annabeth was mugged. I mean, well, O'Neal was mugged.
Yeah, buzzer didn't go off for some reason, but that will conclude our first quarter. We will take a break and be right back with some lady basketball action.
Life is busy, and we get it. The State Bank mobile app was designed to make banking more convenient for you. Check account activity, make transfers, pay bills, and manage your debit card in a snap. You can deposit checks from the convenience of your home or wherever life lands you. The State Bank app lets you organize your accounts, manage alerts, and easily email our customer service experts. Now that you have State Bank at your fingertips, you can spend more time doing what's important to you.
Your family, your bank, State Bank.
And we're back for the second quarter action, a 20-15 ball game. Hooks Lady Hornets have the lead right now, but Lady Rapids are not fighting and or are not making it easy for the Hornets to say. What have you seen so far, buddy?
Oh, man, nothing but aggressive play. The refs are letting them play. They're letting them get away with a lot of stuff. And it's going both ways. It's not just one way. I mean, they're just letting them lay it all out there on the line. Just a tough ball game.
Right now a 20-15 score. We're on pace for an 80-60 game. I mean, that's kind of around where Atlanta's usually at, but for Hooks, this is kind of abnormal. This would be almost 30 points more than what they're usually scoring in a game so far this season. And so, basket made by Atlanta, but we're already going down, and
and another steal by
Hooks' turn. Steal by Atlanta. We're coming down. It's going to be out of bounds on a long pass.
So as we started back, Zariah Johnson just come in here and scored 2 for Atlanta, made it look easy. Then they go down and steal from Hooks, make a bad pass. Hooks is it? See, that aggressive right there.
They are intercepting these passing lanes super well. And Coach Bowles is trying to say, hey, you've got to read. It's kind of like a quarterback. You've got to read that defender that's coming down. You're reading your safety coming down and intercepting these passes. I mean, that's exactly what you're doing in this basketball game as well.
Yeah, I seen Coach Bowles over acting it out. When they go, you can't leave CC open right under the goal.
CC right under the goal. That gives you 22 points for the Lady Hornets. It will be the Lady Rapids ball now. King coming down the court. Getting a little slippery in there, it seems like.
She's a little upset, I think, but I think that was really all on her right there.
Yeah, she was looking for the foul, but from our angle, you could tell that the Lady Hornets had a hand on the ball, and the ball goes out of bounds, and so now it will be Lady Hornets ball. Campbell into Johnson to start off with. Back out to Campbell. Finds Raya. Out to O'Neal. Back to Campbell. Campbell finds Annabeth Black wide open for 3. Ooh, in and out, no good. We're going to have a foul call down low on Johnson, I believe. And it looks like we're going to have our sister substitute in for her.
So Dee comes in.
Dee comes in. Intercepted by the Hornets by Dee. Finds O'Neal. Inside to Raya. Ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Rabbits ball. A lot of intercepting these passing lanes so far to start off with.
Right. I mean, I did notice right there that Atlanta kind of did back off a little bit of that press. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know if it's a part of their game plan, but now it's going to go back to the Hornets now.
Yeah, ball went off of J.D. Larry's foot. So now it will be Hornets basketball again. They're driving down fast. They're trying to get more steals. Not playing any games. Maddie Campbell in the corner. Oh, tries to get down. Oh, wait. I don't know if that was intended or not, but it looked pretty. Anyway, turnover, though. It goes down to Atlanta. Inside, no good off of the backboard front rim. Down to Maddie Campbell. Back to Annabeth Black. She leads the charge down the court. Back to Maddie Campbell. Bad pass from Maddie, but Annabeth able to save it. Rye doesn't step up, though, and save it for her team. O'Neal gets the steal and is going the other way. O'Neal finds Annabeth Black. Maddie Campbell from the corner. She's got it. 3 points again for Maddie Campbell. I believe that's her 6th point of the game.
Atlanta,
2 3-pointers. We're
Atlanta's
going to take a timeout. Timeout from Atlanta. Full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break with them. We'll be right back after this.
Here at Local Habit Coffee Company, we are true coffee connoisseurs and the area's only third wave coffee shop. We are excited as football and fall rolls around to introduce this year's fall drink lineup. We have an all-organic homemade pumpkin spice latte, a delicious s'mores latte, and finally, a smoked maple bourbon cortado that can only be described as fall in a cup. No matter what your preference, you can get your dose of fall right here at Local Habit. We cannot wait to see you in one of our shops, and remember to go make something good happen.
We're back. Atlanta Rapids ball. They're going to try to inbound it. Just get it in. J.D. Larry back to midcourt, pressing it down. Almost stolen by Raya. King able to recover. Diana Hernandez. Pretty good defense.
Yeah, the Hornets are not making that easy right there. Ooh.
They're going to get a block by Dee Johnson. 21 Kim Shepard was trying to get in and getting an easy layup, but Dee wasn't making it easy at all. Gets the block, and it will stay Atlanta ball. Again, apologize for the clock.
That double duty is rough, isn't it, Doty?
Oh, yeah. I used to make fun of Billy Lavender for complaining about it. I was like, oh, it's not that hard. But you get invested in the game, and it does become hard.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Shot made by the Lady Rabbits. It's now a 25-20 game. Hornets driving back up the court. Atlanta with the steal. J.D. Larry driving it down herself.
Ooh.
Wild pass goes out of bounds. And we'll go Hornets ball again, just letting them play. Not a whole, I mean, you've had their foul calls, but, I mean, at the same time, they haven't. I mean,
right. They're letting them play. It's being aggressive plays, letting them be a little rough. But they're actually calling it both ways. I mean, I really can't gripe about the officiating. I mean, the way they're letting them play.
And, I mean, in like the way that it's going, I mean, Annabeth Black for 3,
Ooh.
no good. In and out. Raya Ganaway puts it back up for 2, 27-20 now for the Lady Hornets. Less than 5 minutes on the clock. Rapids driving it up court. King.
Oh, Anna with the big block.
Stolen. J.D. Larry. Kind of slow things down and start back off from the top of the key. Finds Adger, excuse me. Pass stolen by Annabeth. Going to get a foul call. And it will go the other way. She's playing hard.
I don't know about you, man. I just watched her hit her knee on the floor, and my knee starts hurting.
I think more and more about my days of basketball, and I was like, why did I ever do this? I mean, it's just falling on this court is just rough.
Yeah, that floor did not move none.
No, it has no grace to it. It's all, I mean, it's as hard as wood gets.
Atlanta playing some good defense right now.
Absolutely. Maddie Campbell going to kind of start back fresh up here at the top. Finds Kinsley in the corner. Back up to Maddie. Kinsley saves it from going out of bounds. Back to Maddie, to Kinsley. Finds Annabeth for a pull-up, too.
Oh, that looked good, too.
It was not a bad shot, but, I mean, she could have got a foul call, too. J.D. Larry pulling back up the court for the Rabbits. King out to Adger. Adger for three. Goes long, out of bounds on Raya Ganaway. It'll stay Atlanta ball. .352 on the clock in the second quarter. King starts with the ball from three. She's able to not get it.
I knew that. I knew that was fixing to happen right there.
Yeah, Kinsley.
She waited on it.
Kinsley got the rebound and kind of just stood still with it, but Shantoya Hurd was very eager to get that ball from Kinsley and just kind of hops on top of her in a way. And so we're going to have.
That's two for Atlanta, and Hooks is setting in one right now for total team fouls.
Getting the ball back up the court, finds Maddie Campbell in kind of open space. She's looking for teammates and wasn't really looking for a shot. Kinsley starts back up at the top of the key. To Annabeth, to Kinsley, to Annabeth. Thought about shooting it, passes it back out to Kinsley, who does shoot it. No good. Johnson saves it.
CC saved it.
Campbell saves it again from going out of bounds in a different way. Annabeth, great play. Annabeth uses.
You know, one thing Annabeth talked about in her interview in that award she got from the Ford, Texas, or whatever it was, is being a smart player.
That's what she was.
That's exactly what she just did right there, is being a smart player.
Knew the defender was right behind her, threw it off of King, and it goes out of bounds. Stays Hornets basketball as they're driving back down the court. Arnold for three, no good. Birdwell able to get the rebound. That's one thing that has been working in their favor is offensive rebounding. Maddie Campbell for three. She's not able to go. Back to Rabbit basketball, stolen by Annabeth Black. Campbell back up. Campbell kind of stuck right now in a way.
Gets it
back
out.
to Birdwell. Finds Johnson. Johnson not able to corral it underneath.
I don't care what you say. I know she missed that pass. That would have been a great play.
Yeah, not able to get it to go, but it was a good look nonetheless. Atlanta tries to drive it back up court with J.D. Larry. Ball's stolen, but it will go out of bounds. Annabeth looks to kind of be feeling some pain in a way.
She's got to, the way she hit that knee a while ago.
It looked like she was holding her stomach, but she fell on the ball whenever she was down here right in front of us. Shepard for three. Able to get it off the glass and good.
It's good.
27-23 now. 2:25 left in the game. Birdwell starts back up at the top. And we're giving to Johnson.
Right there to Annabeth.
Annabeth to Maddie Campbell in the corner. No good off the back iron. And J.D. Larry trying to drive back up the court. We're going to have a foul called
right there
on Birdwell.
Was it Birdwell? I thought it was 21.
Maybe it was Katie Arnold.
Yeah.
I thought they were both kind of in the same area, but nonetheless, foul call on Hooks. It'll stay Atlanta ball. J.D. Larry from the top of the key. Driving inside, floater. Can't get it to go. Katie Arnold tries to rebound, but not able to get it to go.
We'll stay Atlanta ball.
Stay Atlanta ball.
Hey, kind of a funny, just to mention, I seen a guy jump on here watching, and he's here. He's actually here, and he was watching the live feed a while ago. It was Chris Bates. And, you know, they got that Tunnel Crew Has-Beens podcast. You know, Morgan was on their show several weeks back. He posted a picture of Coach Boston that said his 400th win as Atlanta coach. And under the little deal it says, yeah, we'll welcome you to Hooks, but you're not going to add to that win column tonight.
Good little fun trash talk between these district rivals here.
For
always great games between Hooks and Atlanta.
Arnold puts it in.
Arnold gets the bucket after great find inside, 29-23, a minute and a half left. Finds Adger in the corner, tries to get it down low to Shepard. Edwards gets it instead, gets the friendly bounce. Edwards gets a two-pointer, 29-24. Hooks starts again. It's kind of little
I thought they were going to get a
diamond
travel.
going. Annabeth thought about pulling up. Finds Katie Arnold, who does pull up. Off the back iron, no good. Tries to get that rebound. Maddie Campbell does. Katie Arnold again from three. Again off the back iron, no good. Kinsley Birdwell, again, that offensive rebounding for Hooks, just too good. Annabeth Black from three. No good. And again, another offensive rebound. No good this time. J.D. Larry driving on a 2-on-1 fast break. Gets it up and in. J.D. Larry 29-27.
They are closing the gap.
Less than a minute left. Finds Maddie Campbell. Kinsley Birdwell out to Katie Arnold. Katie Arnold taking it herself. Finds the open lane inside, but she's going to get the foul call. Great looks inside. Saw the kind of open seam in between the two defenders down low and took advantage of it. She's going to get the call with 34 seconds left. Takes a trip to the line. Those are going to be big buckets heading into halftime.
Yes, sir, they are.
I'm starting to get cottonmouth over here, buddy. I haven't done this in a while.
Hey, I'm telling you, you got cottonmouth just as much as them girls do out there. Hey, they have been on the gas pedal this whole quarter. Well, really the whole game. It has not slowed down. This half has went by faster than I don't even know what to compare it to.
Yeah, I mean, it's been second free throw not able to go from Katie Arnold. Doesn't make either one of them.
Oh.
Ball stolen by Annabeth Black. Chance for another bucket before the end of the half. Finds Maddie Campbell. Down to Johnson. Johnson gets it good to go. Dee Johnson, 31-27. We're at 18 seconds now. King driving up the court. Goes inside, tries to find Shepard. Shepard real tall, able to get that. Oh, off the backboard, no good on the rim. 7 seconds left. Annabeth Black trying to get this last second shot. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Atlanta. We're going to have a foul call. Johnson, Dee Johnson, going to get that foul call, trying to get that rebound and just gets a little loose with it. Gets the foul call, and so it's going to be Atlanta ball down on the opposite baseline, less than a second left.
I think they're just going to have just enough time to inbound it. That's it.
And that's all they're going to do. We get the buzzer this time.
Woo! What a half of girls basketball that was.
I mean, I try to say it all the time whenever I come out here to Hooks and watch these Atlanta teams play. These are some of the best. No. These are some of the best basketball that you'll get, that you'll find here in East Texas. I mean, it's super fun. So, great game so far. We'll see it. Here's some more here in a little bit. We're going to take a few commercial breaks, and after this break, we'll be right back with some more basketball.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit GregOrAuto.com.
Texar is a community-first credit union which has served members in and around the Texarkana area since 1951.
Having 3 offices and employing almost 100 people, today Texar serves citizens of Cass, Bowie, Little River, Miller, Red River, and Lamar counties.
Through the years, we've had many different names.
From our humble beginnings as Bowie County Teachers Credit Union to where we are today.
We are honored to offer our members quality service with exceptional products.
We also take pride in staying one step ahead when it comes to introducing the latest and greatest in banking technology.
From personal to commercial banking.
And turning houses into homes.
We believe in banking made easy.
To make life easier for you.
All right, we're back here, everybody. We want to welcome back in 31-27 ball game, a great game so far here in this first half. Again, we just want to thank these sponsors that we have for this game, especially we got Wisenhut's City Pharmacy, We got Black Financial Group, Nash Electric, Text Line Card House, Ben Watts' new gig. I mean,
Ben just took over ownership of that.
Looks like it'll be a good time. And then Kinder Elite Academy, all local businesses here around here in the Texarkana area, and so in the Hooks area, and so we want to celebrate these businesses and appreciate them for putting their money in and showing love for the athletes here in Hooks and in Atlanta, and just huge for them. And of course, we want to thank our main sponsors as well: State Bank, Texarkana Emergency Center, Gregor Auto and Marine, and as well as Washington Academy.
Yeah, Dodie, I'm just going to speak on, just the ones that came on to help the Hooks effort out. Man, a lot of these people are they are from Hooks, I guess. The only one is Ben, who's not. But, Ben's a big supporter of Hooks, and, them. I don't even really have to get it all the way out of my mouth. And I'm like, hey, we want to shoot the game live. Would you guys like a little sponsorship, so on and so forth? And yes, what do I got to do?
Mm-hmm.
So we really appreciate them guys coming on and helping out. And also just to mention something, I see some kids, I don't know if you see them coming in here with these tortillas.
Yes.
At that, between the girls and boys game, the cheerleaders and their sponsor do what they call the tortilla toss, fundraiser for the cheerleaders. It kind of took off last year, and it is like the biggest thing ever here at Hooks. I don't know how many tortillas they have sold, but you just seen that one kid just walk by, and I guarantee you he had half the package in his hand.
Yeah, I saw Jasper. Walking
Jasper
by.
Crane walking by with him.
He was walking by. Jasper recently named to that All-East Texas team.
Right, for a punter.
For punter, yeah. I mean, he had a great season and kind of his first season on defense as well his sophomore year, and he played a great game for the Hornets.
Oh, yeah. He really stepped up in his sophomore role. One thing I'll tell you, that boy does not mind any contact on the football field.
Well, I mean, we're going to see him step up here soon again on the baseball field. Today was first day of baseball practice for all of Texas, and so Jasper's getting going there in baseball. Got to see him and hang out with him a little bit last year in the dugouts and get to know him that way. And good kid, and good baseball team. And you were talking about this tortilla toss.
Yeah.
The one thing that I notice is that the tunnel crew folk are kind of sharks whenever it comes to this. They buy a whole pack and then just throw them from their seats that they have every single game. It seems like they've got prime realty.
So I don't want to really hate on them, but I kind of want to say this. I want to tell Miss Tullis they need to start numbering these tortillas they're selling, because I don't know if these guys are sneaking them in themselves. And I don't know if they're even coming up here to the gym and practicing on their off time.
Yeah, I mean, it's super fun to watch them play and celebrate, and obviously it's a fundraiser for the school nonetheless, but it's big time and huge for them, and so we really appreciate all of them stuff.
Morgan got a really good kick out of it last time when I told him, I said, hey, keep the camera rolling and watch this. And, man, they just start flying from everywhere. Of course, you've seen it. You were here too, but it's turned into a big fundraiser for Miss Tullis, and I don't even really know who thought it up, but also, just to talk about our Hooks cheerleaders real quick, you know, they went down and competed in the UIL cheerleading competition. I'm not sure the exact full name of this called, but, you know, they went down there with the goal to get in the I think the first part of it was to get in the top 20. Mm-hmm. They made the top 20. And then after you make the top 20, then they come back and announce the top 10. So last year, they made 11th. The goal was to make the top 10. Well, they ended up making it number 7 this year, and I hope that's right. It is number 7, I believe. So in 3A Division II, they finished out the season in that competition number 7. So kudos to all our cheerleaders at Hooks and Miss Tullis and Miss, I'm going to try to say her name, Akaramba. I think that's her.
Makaramba. Yeah. He's that's Ron's wife.
Right, okay.
Ron used to work with us at Texas County Game Day. He's now head of LETV at Liberty Allo, and so we appreciate Ron and his family. And they spread out over school districts, but I mean they're doing a lot of good impacts everywhere they are.
Right. Yeah. So I didn't want to leave her out because I know she spends a lot of her time too with Miss Tullis and them cheerleaders.
Absolutely. I mean, good improvement for them, and look to improve next year. I mean, get above 7. I mean, those are great goals to have. But at the same time, a good senior class it seemed like for the Hooks cheer team.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, that Eli Bates, you know, he's the captain, and I think Marley Smith's the co-captain, or however that works. Them two together, man, you know, they're going to be deeply missed next year.
Hooks starts with the ball. We're going to have Raya up at the top of the key. Finds Didi inside, gives it to Kinsley. Kinsley up and good. Good rebound, good outside look from Didi Johnson to find Kinsley. And she does a perfect job. Kinsley gets inside, gives the Hornets a 6-point lead. Oh, I got the hiccups. Atlanta's starting at the top of the key now. Out to Shepard. Pass it, try to be intercepted by Maddie Campbell, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Atlanta basketball, excuse me. Atlanta starting with the ball inside. J.D. Larry trying to drive inside, tries to find King, no good, goes out of bounds, but it will stay Atlanta ball. It'll stay Atlanta ball, goes out to King. King at the top of the key now.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to step off for just a quick second. Oh, she's going to take it from the top.
No good. Birdwell down inside gets the rebound. Out to Annabeth Black. And it looks like they might be changing the defensive strategies a little bit.
Kind of seems like it's slowed down a little bit. Oh, right here with this Didi. Oh, Didi's going to lose it.
I think they might be slowing themselves down to kind of pace themselves for the end of the game. They know that this is going to be a high-scoring, tough battle to the very end, and so they want to be kind of save themselves to the very end of it.
Did Anna get that call? Which way is it going to go?
I wonder if they're calling it out of bounds and not a charge necessarily, and that that Atlanta stepped out of bounds whenever she was trying to.
Yeah, they didn't put a foul on the clock, on the board.
Yeah, so Rye's coming down inside. Kind of pumps fakes her, turns around. Oh, jumper's just long. J.D. Larry up the court for the Rabbits. J.D. Larry inside. Annabeth again is trying to get a charging call, just cannot get it to go. Annabeth out to Kinsley. Kinsley trying to push up the court. Kinsley drives inside, up.
Oh.
No good off the side.
That floater looked good from this angle.
I think it was a little left. King driving up now. Slows the pace down a little bit. J.D. Larry now with the ball. Out to Shepard. Looks like it went off of her foot as she went to dribble, but Johnson gets the steal.
Annabeth.
Out to Maddie. Now Annabeth Black. Up and good.
She makes that look easy.
35-27. Hooks now. Playing good defense now.
Coach Bowles is telling them to get back, play that big press.
Johnson gets a hand on the ball. It goes out of bounds. Oh, and I predicted it. Coat's off. Coat's off.
Coat is off. Yeah, he was just down here. I don't know if you can see him on camera, but he was just down here. He was telling them as soon as Annabeth made that, get back, back.
They're ready to go, though. Back inside for Atlanta now, J.D. Larry. Drive is inside a little bit. Shepard for three.
Oh.
No good off the back iron. Katie Arnold goes the other way. Maddie Campbell driving. Finds Annabeth Black inside, and she gets it to go, too.
Hey, I'm telling you, if Atlanta don't put a stop to that, he just going to call a timeout right now.
Double-digit lead for the Hornets. Biggest lead of the game.
Right.
We'll take a quick break with this timeout. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, or maybe a new or pre-owned boat or RV, care for a car wash, had a fender bender, or you need service on your vehicle, boat, or RV, we have it all when you let us exceed your expectations at Greg Orr Auto, Marine, and RV in Shreveport, Texarkana, and Ashdown. Shop hassle-free and always be treated like family while choosing from our sensational selection. In Shreveport, visit Orr Acura, or BMW, or Cadillac, or Infiniti, and the Greg Orr Pre-Owned Supercenter. In Texarkana, Mercedes-Benz of Texarkana, Classic Buick GMC, Classic Cadillac, Classic Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Classic Kia, Classic Mazda, Classic Pre-Owned, The Classic Car Wash, Greg Orr Marine and RV, Greg Orr Collision, and Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown. Or visit GregOrAuto.com.
We're back here for more Lady basketball action. 27-37 your score. The Lady Hornets with their biggest lead of the game, double digits. 5:28 on the clock.
Yeah, I knew that Atlanta was fixing to call a timeout. That was the second one where they had left Anna Black just down there by herself. And you leave her down there, she's putting them twos up every time.
Yeah, big timeouts in this game are huge when stopping momentum. It's one of the games where stopping momentum is huge. Annabeth Black with the steal gets it to go.
And puts the two up again.
Another steal for Annabeth. Back out to Kinsley, wide open for three. It's good.
Man.
And the crowd erupts. There it is right there. This is kind of more familiar now for the Hornet faithful and seeing their girls. J.D. Larry drives up, no good. Katie Arnold with the rebound. Back out to Kinsley Birdwell. Annabeth Black wide open down court. Up and good.
Hey, you cannot stop her on them twos.
Annabeth has reminded me of how LaMelo Ball used to play. Yes.
Call the foul.
Really? Wow. But, yeah, another steal for Annabeth inside. That's her fourth steal in a row down here underneath their own basket. I mean, that's huge for them, and not only on defense but on offense as well. Like I was about to say before that steal again, she's reminding me of LaMelo Ball in high school. LaMelo did this whole thing of he would kind of play at half court and be ready for that for the fast breaks and be ready and score underneath a lot. She's able to kind of diversify her game in so many different ways and play so different, but at the same time be good consistently.
And you know, I love basketball. I love the game. I never was a player. Ooh.
Good screen, but Kinsley not able to make it go. We're going to have a jump ball.
Well, Maddie Campbell, she's just tough down there with that ball. But what I was going to say is, you know, being a smart player, and Annabeth, exactly what she said in that interview, just being smart and just knowing what's going on.
Yeah, basketball IQ is sometimes better than talent in a way.
Right.
Her not able to get it to go block, but I think we're going to get foul actually called on Johnson.
Yeah, and you mentioned LaMelo Ball. Just kind of funny about that. My son wanted these crazy basketball shoes for basketball, and he showed them to me, and I was like, "Who are them? They're Pumas." You know, Ball is Puma, which I never knew Puma made basketball shoes.
Well, so they used to, like, way back in the day,
Right.
like Bill Russell used to wear kind of Pumas in a way. I think it was like Converse and Puma were the thing.
Right.
And then they stopped for so many years, and then for some reason, there was that one draft class that was LaMelo's draft class where Puma was like, oh, yeah, we're investing money into everybody. And so
Right.
it was LaMelo and, like, Kelly Oubre and, like, all these different people. And it was kind of a wild time, to be honest, but then they
And he
weren't very
picked these
comfortable.
crazy. Ooh. He picked these crazy purple shoes. Well, I'm not too much picky, and I said, hey, man, he's 11, let him live. Well, when his team got put together and they all showed up, I learned that there is 5 or 6, 7 different versions of them LaMelos.
Mm-hmm.
Lime green, white, purple like my son's got, and then there's one where one shoe's red and one shoe's green. Anyway.
Yeah, different colorways are huge in the game of basketball, let you show off your personality and kind of express yourselves in different ways in the game.
Right.
Atlanta driving now inside. Loose ball. Oh, good little move. Up, tries to get it up and in, but no good. Good steal there by Adger. Adger off the glass, no good. Katie Arnold with the steal. We're going to have a jump ball again. This time it will go Hooks' way.
Yeah, like we've been saying the whole game, man, they are letting these girls just play rough.
Oh, yeah.
And tough.
They set that precedent really early and set that tone very early, and it's lasted throughout the game.
And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same way in the boys' game.
Absolutely.
I don't think they'll change their reffing tactics.
And I do want to let everybody know that during halftime of the boys' game, we will sit down with the winner of this game, of the head coach of the winner of this game, and kind of talk to them about this game and kind of what they saw from these girls and what this kind of meant for their district moving forward. So that should be a good time. So make sure to stay tuned for the halftime of that game. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay Hooks' ball on their side of the court. Maddie Campbell with the inbound. Finds Annabeth.
Oh, she's looking for Birdwell.
Out to Birdwell, down to Johnson inside. Good steal there by Larry. Finds Adger down the court, wide open for a fast break. Arnold, pretty good defense, but gets the foul called on her.
That's going to set Hooks at 3 for the
third quarter, yeah.
Third quarter.
3:28 left. I mean, that's already a dangerous position to be in. They're going to be in foul trouble pretty early. We will have Adger at the line for the Lady Rabbits. .44-28 ball game. Very good ball game. I think the score is very deceiving, to be honest with you. The Hornets went on a run there for a little bit,
Yeah,
but
they did, and the Atlanta coach had to call a timeout and get that calmed down.
Annabeth coming back down after the missed free throw. Back over across the court to Maddie to Kinsley. Kinsley inside.
Jumper.
Good. Hey, number 10, Asia Hurd, was really trying to make a good block on that ball, but Kinsley just put a nice little float on it. Ball stolen out to Annabeth, out to Kinsley, back to Annabeth. Finds Maddie across court. Finds Kinsley across court. Finds Annabeth wide open from the top of the key. No good off the front iron. Back out to Annabeth. That one's no good, in and out. Rebounded by Katie Arnold. We're going to have another jump ball.
That's going to go Atlanta way this time.
Another jump ball after this. But again, like we talked about in that first half, offensive rebounding has been, I think, really what has gave Hooks this lead.
Right.
They're getting so many second shot opportunities, and that's really helped them drive to almost a 20-point lead now. That's kind of insane to me to almost say.
Man, them 2 shots that Annabeth the shot, I mean, they literally went in the goal and come out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm going to say, man, they're going to check that rim up there.
I mean, I think that is one thing that people always talk about when they come to Hooks is kind of the discrepancy in the rims.
They are both different. Right. And I've even talked to Coach Jackson about that, and he tried to explain it to me, the difference. Supposedly they're going to upgrade the other one, which is Atlanta's bucket right now, to the same bucket that's here.
Ball stolen by Larry. Stolen by Annabeth, but it's going to be called a foul as Larry takes a hard shot to the floor. Well, so you say that they're going to try to adjust them, but at the same time, we kind of talked about it beforehand, but Hooks is already kind of in the works of building a new basketball facility.
Right.
And so, I mean, it might seem like that might not be top priority anymore.
I know. Man, you know, like we were talking about earlier, you know, the bond passed several years ago. There's been a lot of stuff behind the scenes that had to go on to get to where we're at. But I think we're close to seeing ground being broke here pretty soon.
Shot made by J.D. Larry. 46-30 now. Hooks brings it in to Diana Hernandez. Maddie Campbell driving it up. And I think 2 successful programs help make stuff like that happen. I mean, a team going to a state championship last season and then constant good seasons here by Coach Bowles and the Lady Hornets. I mean, it definitely helps whenever you talk about putting a bond together and creating new facilities for athletics.
And I'll be honest with you, I don't want to say it's just because our teams are good. Yes, we have great coaches. Everybody wants to come to Hooks. That's what I always say, and I'm a Hooks guy. But, you know, it's our fans, the people in the community that really push this. Hey, our school, our kids deserve a new gym. And honestly, there's more to that bond than the new gym. That's just one big part of it. They're building a lot of classrooms. They redid a whole lot of bathrooms and stuff that needed to be done. Building a whole new wing at the junior high that's been needed. Mm-hmm. So there was more to the bond than the gym. But like I said, we're at the basketball game, so we're going to talk about the gym.
Well, I think 2 more things that kind of go into that too. Like you mentioned the fans. I mean, there's Hooks faithful on both sides of the court right now on the home and visitor side. We're going to finally get a charge call underneath, and it's going to go Hooks' way this time. Johnson underneath the goal. We're having to go back now the other way for Hooks. Maddie Campbell's going to start with the inbound. So Hooks faithful on both sides of the court, but also the high school assistant principal is the head basketball coach. So, I mean,
exactly.
Again, kind of all ties together in the end and makes it successful for things like these to happen for this basketball team. Raya inside, not able to go.
Oh,
bad pass. Aaron, no foul called, and it goes Adger's way.
I think they both thought they were fixing to be a foul.
I think she thought that there was a foul going to be called on her. I don't know if that was a foul or a loose. I think it's just going to be called a loose ball, but stay Atlanta's way. Yeah, they both stopped thinking that there was going to be fouls on either one of them and didn't go either way. 1:10 left in this third quarter, 47-30. Shepard finds Larry. Not Shepard, King, excuse me. Diana Hernandez tries to get the jump ball called. J.D. Larry for 3, and it's good. 47-33. J.D. Larry is trying to bring this Lady Rabbits team back into it. Diana Hernandez driving it up the court for the Hornets.
Well, she's going to take it all
up
the way
and in floater off the back of the iron, no good. Shepard with the rebound. J.D. Larry driving it back down the court. J.D. Larry's calming the pace down, driving inside, finds Shepard outside. Shepard driving inside, up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. Pass almost stolen by Adger, but it will go out of bounds. Maddie Campbell will take the inbound. Or no, excuse me, goes out on Maddie Campbell. It will be Atlanta basketball. Adger, good defense there. Larry, Alex Larry.
Annabeth Birdwell, Kinsley, they check back in.
Alex Larry inbounds to J.D. Larry. King out to J.D. Larry for 3 again. No good off the back iron. Raya Ganaway with the rebound. Finds Kinsley Birdwell, finds Annabeth Black. Driving up the court, slowing the pace down. Kinsley to Maddie Campbell. Maddie Campbell out to Annabeth all the way across the court for 3. No good. Off the rim.
Oh,
Johnson not able to go off the back of the glass. That will be the end of the third quarter. 47-33. We're looking for a nice fourth quarter finish. We'll be right back after this.
We are excited to announce here at Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital that we have expanded our capabilities to better serve our community. As a hospital, we have the capability for inpatient services. After your outstanding emergency care, we can smoothly transition you into one of our new inpatient rooms that have telemetry monitors in every room to continue your concierge medicine care. While our patients continue receiving their care in their inpatient suites, we also make sure that your loved ones are taken care of with our outstanding facilities. Our added services include a procedure room and also the capability of MRIs. With our imaging, we are able to offer outpatient, inpatient, and emergency room, MRI, CT, ultrasound, and X-ray. We are honored by your support and look forward to serving all your future medical needs.
All right, we're back here for the last quarter of Lady basketball, Lady Hornets versus Lady Rabbits. Great game so far, 47-33. Lady Hornets start off with it. Should be a great conclusion to a great game.
Oh, yeah, and neither team has slowed down any. And I know the score don't kind of reflect it right now, but I'll tell you, both of these teams have laid it on the line. Oh, good move by Annabeth.
Yeah,
With
good
a big
pump
floater.
fake up.
Man.
Pull-up jumper almost looked like a floater. It went so high, but good nonetheless. 49-33. Atlanta driving back up the court, finds Hurd. We're going to have a double dribble called on her. I want to go ahead and warn everybody, after this game, we're going to have an awards presentation for a couple guys from football, so this stream will kind of end abruptly because I have to present those awards. So be in mind of that. But
we'll be right back after that to get you ready for the boys' game.
Absolutely. We're going to have two separate streams going on. Short from Annabeth. We're going to have two separate streams. We're going to cut this stream after the end of this game, and then before the start of the boys' game, we'll be back live, kind of break down what to see here in a much anticipated matchup, another great district matchup between two kind of star players in the community, Aiden Boston and Carvion Johnson and Boogie Johnson and Alex Boston. I mean, there's so many, or Andrew Boston, excuse me. There's so many great players on both sides, and it'll be a great game to see.
Yeah, and both teams are coached by the phenomenal coaches. Coach Boston on the Atlanta side, man, he just the knowledge of basketball he has and the family he comes from. I mean, it's just crazy how much basketball knowledge he knows. And then you got, of course, Coach Jackson on our side. I love Coach Jackson. I'm glad we got him. Man, he's our dude here at Hooks, and he's done a lot for our boys. And man, I can't say enough about Coach Jackson, man. He's great.
I mean, a trip to the state championship says enough, in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean,
but, you know, he also he has a state championship when he was coaching down in Houston.
Yeah.
So it was nothing new to him.
Maddie not able to get it over. Rye with a big rebound, not able to go. J.D. Larry gets the rebound. J.D. driving up court. Hurd drives inside, almost stolen by Campbell. Hurd gets a little tripped up, going to get a foul called on Hooks. 6:17 left in the game.
But just to mention the two awards that you were telling everybody about, I know some of you guys have seen them online before, but, you know, Ripken Burwell is going to get the Impact Player of the Year, and Keyshawn Walls is getting the Outstanding Player of the Year from Texarkana Game Day. You can go on Texarkana Game Day and see the pictures of them. Man, Texarkana Game Day spared no expense on these beautiful awards for these young men. And, man, you know, big thanks goes out to Texarkana Game Day for recognizing Hooks athletes.
My favorite thing about them, I would say, is probably that it mentions their stats on here. And, you can truly tell why they won these awards, like just in the stat book. But not only, there's so many other things that you don't see in the stat book of why these two players won these awards. And so much deserving, and just a couple of many that won these high honored awards at the end of the year.
Yeah, and, you know, Morgan explained to me how he comes to the conclusion of who won what award. And the people that he has that give their input, you know, so them awards were, warranted. So by taking who he has,
three,
that's a big one.
Yeah, taking who he has. Continue, buddy. Here we go.
Yeah, so he taking who picks these awards, who has input on them. Just goes to tell you that when they give these awards, they're warranted.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm one of the panel members and actually put together kind of the sheet where everybody gets to vote, and we all have a ballot that we get to vote for on each award. And each person, we put together a list of names of who we think should probably be in each award, but we also have an other of where you can write in somebody who you think is most deserving.
Right.
And I think it's very fitting, and we span across all the schools in the area, so there's no true bias around who we're voting for, and I think it's very fitting and well deserving that these kids get to earn something at the end of the year and kind of hang something on their shelves or put on their walls that they get to be proud of, looking back on it in later years.
Right, for sure.
We get a timeout, quick 30-second timeout. We're coming back, 54-33 game, 5:21 left on the clock, starting with Atlanta ball. Looking to get it in to J.D. Larry, but she's double-teamed. Gets trapped in the corner, but Alex Larry finds it. Up to Shepard, up the court. Coach Bowles kind of wanted to travel there.
What they call a travel?
No, they're going to call a foul. I was saying Coach Bowles wanted to travel. As soon as Shepard got the ball, she kind of turned her body before she went with the ball. And so I think he was kind of wanting a call there, but no, I think we're getting a foul on Annabeth. We're getting a foul on Annabeth there, and so now we'll go for Shepard at the line. First shot, no good. An amazing crowd here tonight. I understand if you couldn't make it to this game, obviously we always hope people will show up to the games and be supportive in person, but if you can't, we're happy that you tuned in tonight, and we can see if you are tuned in tonight because there's not much seating in this place. A lot of people standing around, and a lot of things to kind of be looking out for in that direction.
Right, and I don't have my phone right now. I had to put it on the charger. So I usually like to watch the live so I can give some shout-outs. So next game I'll give some shout-outs to some of our fans watching and, maybe answer some questions that some of you have.
Here, I'll pull them up if you want me to.
Yeah, we'll get Dodie to pull it up real quick.
Let's see. Shout out to Miss Roach. Aaron Height was saying shout out to the Miss Roach and the Student Council coming up with that great fundraiser.
So it's not for the cheerleaders, it's Student Council. Okay, I said that wrong then. That's right, because I do see Miss Roach out here doing it, not Miss Tullis. My bad. Oh. Oh, that ball.
Ball out of bounds again.
So it's still going to stay with hooks. It's going to stay with hooks. Hernandez is going to inbound the ball. Gets it to Birdwell. Back to Hernandez.
Hernandez finds Birdwell.
Yeah.
Birdwell back to Hernandez.
Oh.
Tries to get Katie Arnold underneath, and it's going to be a foul.
So that's going to that's 2 for Atlanta for this quarter. Hooks is setting at 3 fouls, team fouls.
We got Falk Lady Panther head coach Mo Williams. Kinsley Birdwell
with another 3.
For 3. Mo Williams, head coach of the Falk Lady Panthers. Don't leave me out on a shout out. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you, Coach Williams.
That's the coach of the girls team?
Absolutely. I was able to go to their game last Friday, and that is an impressive squad if I've ever seen one.
I'm going to tell you. I've never got to see them play, but it seems like over the past several years, that Falk girl basketball team, they just get better and better and better.
Yeah, they've been dominant for the past few years. They were nominated for one of the Arkansas Awards for Top Team of the Week, basket made by Shepard.
That was a smooth
for
move,
Atlanta.
too,
Yeah.
for Shepard.
They were nominated for one of the best teams in Arkansas in boys and girls this week by SB Live, and so huge accomplishment for them and a lot of their girls and big girls stepping up in big-time roles for them in Falk. Basket made by Johnson. Good to go. Driving back down the other way.
Addie O'Neal with some tough pressure down here.
Adder no good to Katie Arnold.
Oh, back to Addie O'Neal
down the court. O'Neal kind of in one-on-one,
and
and we're going to get an and one for
And
Addie
one for
O'Neal.
Addie O'Neal.
Elion Edwards getting that call with the foul there. I want to apologize for any mispronunciations of names tonight and any incorrect last names as well, as I'm seeing in the comments. So I apologize for all of that. I'm reading what I'm given and wasn't really told how to pronounce them. So I apologize for all of that, and hopefully I will get it right the next time.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna beat you up too bad, Doty.
Aaron Hyatt says there will be a cornhole tournament here before we know it.
That is the cheerleaders. And if you've never been to that, Doty, if you like cornhole,
I love cornhole.
Man, that whole Fieldhouse parking lot is shut down, and man, there's cornhole board set from one end to the other. I've never played in it. So they do have a expert class where like the big dogs come and play, and then they also got the one where the one where I would play with the kids.
I just appreciate that y'all do call it cornhole and not bago. The people that call it bago, me and them don't see eye to eye. I have a good friend who calls it bago, and that's one of the things that we argue about the most.
Now, where does bago come from?
I don't know. I guess it makes more sense because they are playing with bags, but
right.
I don't know. Cornhole just sounds better to me.
Right. I thought that was the original name of the game.
I don't know. I always hear bag toss, cornhole, whatever it may be, but
right.
No, bago. I don't rock with bago. Donovan's saying he's never even heard that before. I guess that must just be a Southwest Arkansas thing. Kinsley Birdwell for the jumper, and it's good.
Hooks has just really kind of took control over this game after halftime, and just kind of done their wheel.
King kind of setting back up here for the Hornets. O'Neal not sparing anything with defense, though. Adger from three, no good, a little long. Diana Hernandez, rebound, back up the court for the Hornets. Kinsley finds O'Neal for three. Oh, in and out. Johnson
She's going to do it again.
Goodness, I can't talk. King.
There was a steal.
With the steal, back up the court. Trying to say Katie Arnold's name a minute ago. Couldn't get that out of my mouth. O'Neal down to Johnson. Johnson up and in. CeCe Johnson played huge-time minutes for the Lady Hornets tonight.
Somebody just took a timeout, I believe. Who was it? Was it Atlanta? I couldn't tell.
Most likely it was Atlanta. We'll just have over 2 minutes. One last time, we want to give a huge shout-out in this game to our game sponsors for here tonight. We got Wisenhunt City Pharmacy, Black Financial, Nash Electric, Text Line, Card House, and Downtowner. And then finally, Kinder Elite Academy. Thank you again, everybody, for being proud sponsors of this game and being big supporters of local basketball.
Yeah, we appreciate every one of you guys for coming on and helping out. Couldn't do it without you and supporting these Hornet athletes.
Oh, Lisa Hayes says bago is played on plastic boards. Cornhole is wooden boards, less bounce.
So let me just tell you something about them plastic boards. I'm no cornhole bago guru, but when you play on the wood, the bag hits and slides and all that stuff. Them plastic, when it bounces,
yeah,
and it is. I don't like playing on the plastic ones. If I do play,
Maddie Kim with the steal back inside. Going to get a foul called. Dangerous going into the wall. She is upset after that foul.
I'm going to tell you something. As close as we are to this court, and I've seen several of these girls hit this floor, if that would have been me, you just might as well call LifeNet in here.
I was about to say, getting back
send
up.
the EMTs in.
I need to get you one of those life alert necklaces if you start playing basketball.
I'll push that button quick.
Ooh, it looks like we're going to get a technical foul is what they're calling on that. Or makes our first. I think they're saying that the foul was a little overly aggressive, and so they're going to give Maddie these flagrant fouls is what the technical term, flagrant fouls.
Right.
Second foul, good. Ball stays with the Hornets after the foul. Taking it from the baseline.
Under 2 minutes left in the game.
Katie Arnold inside, back to Daniela Hernandez right in front of us. No good, long. We're going to get a foul underneath called, looks like on Johnson, Dee Johnson. We'll be back with the Lady Rabbits. It looks like Dee has fouled out of this game. We'll see her replacement be her own sister, Cece.
You know, that Boogie Johnson, who we're fixing to see in the boys' game, that's his twin sisters. And if you look at them real close and if you know Boogie, you can definitely tell that they're brother and sister.
They all have a great relationship is what I've noticed whenever I'm always around here. They all love to pick with each other and just be siblings. I mean, they're always having fun with it and enjoying being around each other and all being the same age and getting to enjoy all the experiences together.
Right. And, you know, I don't know if you ever got to meet their brother David. You know, he was playing at Washington. He got in the portal, and he just reported to Central Missouri last week.
Cool.
So, hope David does some good things out there in Central Missouri.
Yeah, we always wish the best for these Texarkana athletes and want them to do nothing but succeed in the future and wish them nothing but the best and try and follow them as best as we can and keep an eye on them. Atlanta with the ball kind of trapped in the corner. Tries to get it into Adger.
Kinsley. And it's going to stay with Atlanta.
Kinsley gets a hand on it, gets the jump ball. Adger frustrated after.
Yeah, she was frustrated and Kinsley was smiling.
A tale of 2 games for these two teams. I mean, 68-36 now, a 30-point difference. I mean, that just seems insane.
After what we saw in the first half, you know, it doesn't even sound right.
Ball tries to get up. Arnold out to Maddie Campbell, driving back down the court. Finds Hernandez. O'Neal for 3. Off the front iron. Johnson up. No good. Gets her own rebound. Up and good this time. Cece Johnson has played huge minutes off the bench for the Hornets as Dee was in foul trouble pretty early and obviously fouled out there at the end. But Cece playing big-time minutes as a freshman. Dee gets the rebound. Or Cece, excuse me. Diana down the court. Oh, spin move. Up. No good. Oh, Johnson tries to get the rebound. Tried to go a little quick with it, though, and just wasn't able to
all of that looked
get a great
pretty.
shot.
It just needed to go in.
Yeah. I think if Cece just kind of corralled it more and just stopped and then went up with it instead of doing it all in one motion, I think she would have been able to get it.
Well,
ball stolen.
It all started when Maddie.
No good by Diana Hernandez.
It all started when Maddie Campbell, and like it wasn't even really a pass. She just slapped the ball to her. And then the spin move. They're going to slow it down right here.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to hold the ball out from here. That will be the end of the ball game. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, final from – oh, it looks like we're going to get a foul, actually. Well, again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Less than 2 seconds left. Here soon I'm going to have to break away and do a little bit of announcing and present these awards. But we'll be back with the boys' game, so make sure to tune in for this second game for the boy game. Again, a much anticipated matchup. Another, again, standalone free throws for the Hornets. No good. 1:09.6 left after these free throws. See the ball dribbled out, I'd assume. And we'll call it a game. Again, thank you for tuning in. As soon as these hit zeros, we're going to have to call it, though, so I can get over.
I know we quit keeping up with stats, and I don't know how many points what girls had, but I've got to tell you, Anna Bleth, I mean, I guarantee you she had close to 20.
Yep, they called the game. I'll get the stats for you after the game, and then I'll be right back after this with more basketball, and we'll start with the boys.